Hi everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. Today our topic is HCQL, Hibernate Criteria Query Language. So what is HCQL? Hibernate Criteria Query Language is used to fetch the record based on the specific criteria. Suppose you have a large number of records and you want to select only a particular record on the basis of the particular parameters. In those scenario we use this HCQL. The criteria interface provides method to apply criteria as retrieving all the records of the table. Suppose we want to retrieve all the records from the employee table whose salary is greater than 50,000. So in these types of scenarios we use the criteria. So what are the advantages of the HCQL? It HCQL provide us methods to add criteria, so we can add multiple criterias to our queries. So as a Java programmer we need multiple criteria in order to which we want to select the data, and those all criteria is provided by HCQL. So this criteria interface, we have the interface criteria. It provide many method to specific criterias. The object of criteria can be obtained by calling the method create criteria. So criteria method is of session interface. So from the session we can create the object of the criteria, and the method which we will use is create criteria. So what are other methods which are available in the criteria? We have methods. One is add, in which we can add any criterion. So here it is used to add the restriction. So you want to filter any record on the basis of a particular parameter. uh, for example, we have the salary. If salary is greater than 50,000, so we can add this salary parameter or this salary restriction to the criteria. So this criteria will filter our record on the basis of our input parameter. Then we have this add order. So this add order is used to uh, get the records in a particular order, ascending order or descending order. After that we have this method set first result. So here we can pass an integer value for the first result. Then we have set maximum result. So we can with the help of these two methods we can filter our records. We can select a particular records from the database, for example from record 0 to 100 or 100 to 500. So this kind of filtration or this kind of range we can pass in the criteria. Then we have this method list, which will return the list of the object, and we can set the projection. So here we can pass the object of the projection. So these are the methods which are available in the criteria interface. Then we have restriction class. So this restriction class, here projection is, suppose for example in case of database we have many fields and you want to select only the particular fields. Suppose we have username, password, age, salary, and you want to select only username and salary. So we can pass this username and salary in the projection, and it will select only those columns or two records or two columns from the database. And then we have this restriction. So restriction, with the help of this restriction we can use in case of our criteria to filter our records. So here we have different types of restriction. For example, we have this LT. So it select all the record which are less than this particular. We have LT less than, then we have LE less than equal to, then we have greater than, GT greater than equal to, not equal to, equal to. So we have these 6 types of methods which we use in the restriction to restrict a particular record or to select records on the basis of particular condition. Then we can pass the restriction to the criteria, and on the basis of this restriction it will select the records from the database. Then we have restriction like or between. So here we can pass low object and high object. Suppose we want to select the particular records from the particular range, so we can pass that. Then we have like, suppose we want to do any wildcard search, so in that scenario we will use this like. Another important class in the criteria we have is order class. So order class represent an order. It is commonly used with the methods of the restrictions. So we have two types of order here. One is ascending ASC, then we have descending DESC. And here we will pass the property name. So on the basis of what property you want to ascend or descend. Suppose in case of database, I want all the records on the basis of ascending salary or ascending age or descending names. So I can pass these different types of order in my criteria. So in this session, what we have covered what is criteria, what are various method available in the criteria, what is projection, what is restriction, and what is ordering. So in our next tutorial, we will see with the help of example how we can use criteria to filter the record, and how we can